Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's in their road opener. We haven't really seen too much out of both of these, the Flyers in terms of preseason. In fact, this is the first game that we will see, preseason or not, from the Philadelphia Flyers. However, on the other end, the Vegas Golden Knights have played numerous preseason games against the Sharks, won several, lost a couple, so it'll be interesting to see how they do tonight in their home opener. Bill.
Each team tonight is trying to get a good start, trying to get a good start in 2 points. We remind you later on tonight, Philadelphia Flyers are facing the Carolina Hurricanes.
And that should definitely be an interesting one, to say the least, because the Pittsburgh Penguins and the San Jose Sharks have definitely, in that round of preseason games, there were several that were tied at the conclusion of regulation. So it'll be interesting to see if we get another tie, which there is no overtime in the regular season in this league, unlike the National Hockey League, and that is just simply because the person who's helped us with all of our scripting and stuff has been unable to figure out how to get the scripting to work for overtime. However, in other news, the bit of credits for this arena, the seating, the board trim color, and all edits to the rink itself, as well as just the player entrances and stuff. That is all done by me, DeanP_10, and the scoreboard here at center ice, built by X-Builder person, who is also alongside me here in the commentary booth. Plus the lineups were put together using dailyfaceoff.com. We're about 2 minutes out from dropping the puck here at the Wells Fargo Center. Build.
If you did not witness yesterday's games, the results were San Jose beat the Carolina Hurricanes in the first game ever of NSHL, 3-1. Later on that evening, Minnesota played Pittsburgh, which they came out on top 5-3. Each one of those teams got the start they were looking for. Pittsburgh and Carolina, not so much. As we're about to get ready to go to the puck drop, we're going to head over to the camera. And, it should be a good game.
And, again, another reminder about playoffs. Come the end of this season, it's interesting to note that the top two teams from the Western Conference, out of the San Jose Sharks, Minnesota Wild, Vegas Golden Knights, seen here tonight, and Arizona Coyotes, the top two of those teams make the Western Conference Finals. And then out of the Eastern teams, the Philadelphia Flyers, Toronto Maple Leafs, Pittsburgh Penguins, and Carolina Hurricanes, the top two of them will face off for the Eastern Conference Championship, and then the winner of those two games will move on to play for the Stanley Cup. We're about a minute away from puck drop for Golden Knights at Philadelphia Flyers. Got a rather small turnout, but a turnout nonetheless. Bengals, owner of the Flyers, and Austin Matthews, owner of the Vegas Golden Knights, and we are underway. Off the draw, the Flyers have it in their own end, cleared out, and now taken in to his own end is the puck by William Karlsson, played behind the net. Lindblom looking to play it along the boards. It's cleared down now, back into the Philadelphia end, and breaking in is Howell. Save Brian Elliott. Taken out now by McDonald. Played off the side of the cage, and the Flyers have it on the far side, sent back into their own end, where it's picked up and played by the Flyers there. Shea Theodore, along with another Golden Knight, I believe that was Riley Smith, yes it was, trying to play the puck, and they have it in their own end, and so now it'll be moved back up the other way by Alex Tuck and Jonathan Marchessault. Side of the net! Cleared out by the Flyers. Some exciting action here to start this period. Dumped back around behind the net. Puck comes back to center ice where Tuck will flip it in. And side of the net, they score! Golden Knights strike first. Shea Theodore.
On that one, Marchessault and Theodore just had a great look at the net. Marchessault kind of behind Theodore a little bit. Looked like Lindblom kind of put it into the middle in front of Brian Elliott. Theodore just followed through, and 3-0 Golden Knights.
And definitely some mistakes from Provorov and a couple of his teammates that led to that one. We'll see if the Flyers can come back. There's still plenty of time to get one goal, and so Filppula will win the draw for Flyers. Flip to the far side, picked up by Manning, sent back in to the zone by the Golden Knights, and played behind the net is the puck by the Flyers. Far side, it'll be brought in by Giroux, and played behind on the far side in the corner now by Gudas. A side of the net, and a good opportunity there denied by the Golden Knights. Marc-Andre Fleury, the starter for them. At the other end, Brian Elliott starting for the Flyers. Breakaway! Shot wide! Picked up, sent to the boards, and cleared. It's taken now by the Golden Knights in the offensive end. Played around is the puck by Manning. Out in front! Still no opportunity for the Flyers. They have had their luck so far through this first period. It's just that they've not been able to find the back of the net. As number 53, Jacob Gostisbehere, runs the way in and scores. Great shot there by Gostisbehere. Seems like we have the wrong goal. Anyways, just got a little flurry. And although the Flyers do get the puck behind the net, it looks like the audio-visual people had a bit of a mishap, and it seems that they do not have the correct horn. Is off the face-off. The Knights get one back.
Wow, that was right on the draw. James Neal just banked off the boards and went behind Elliott. He wasn't even ready for it. That was gnarly. And
it was literally 3 seconds from the drop of the puck that it finds its way into the back of the net, and the Knights have the lead back. Scott Lofton loses the puck off the face-off, and the Knights have it in the offensive end. 2:11 to go, first period. Picked up by Marchessault and sent to the corner. Fleury, he's knocked down by his own teammate, and so Hala goes to chase it along the boards there. Played along by Raffle, and the Knights cleared again. Now a break. Schmidt, side of the net, he scores!
Nate Schmidt and Brad Hunt just had a 2-on-0 breakaway. Scott Lawson tried to get back, but just couldn't do it. Couldn't catch up with Schmidt and Hunt, who were basically cherry picking back here. Anyways, it was a great shot by Schmidt, putting it to the other side of the net where Brian Elliott wasn't, and Now it's 3-1 Golden.
Well, saved from a bit more embarrassment after that wrong goal horn is the audio-visual guy here in Wells Fargo, as the Flyers have yet to score again. Off the face-off, Lederer loses it, and the Knights bring it into the offensive end, run around that roulette board, and it's put into his own net. And it's another Golden Knights goal.
Wayne Simmons just went to throw it back behind his own net as Derek Engelland gets the goal here. But I guess Simmons I didn't really get a good angle of it. Simmons just kind of put it off the boards. Looked like it maybe went off the back of Elliott or off the leg or something and just into the net.
Well, little did we know that Derek Engelland was waiting for that pass, was waiting for a cross-crease pass looking at the back door, and he got one, but not from an expected teammate. He got one from a Philadelphia Flyer as the Knights win the draw again. Now it's played in by Manning, but defended well by James Neal. Neal comes to the near side, sends it back around where it'll be picked up by Gudas. And now the Knights clear. Eakin dumps it in. Played along the near side and cleared out of the zone by the Flyers. Puck goes to the far side where it's played by a Flyers forward back into their own end. And now Eakin playing on the far side with it for the Golden Knights. Cleared down, out now is the puck, and looking to get there was Giroux. And so Manning backs him up, and they got to it, but the Knights get it out. Dumping it in was the Golden Knight player, picked up now towards the corner. Brought to the near side, taken back out, and into his own end is Alex Tuck. Puck goes to back to the corner, out in front side of the net, save made by Fleury. And now a breakaway for Theodore, save Elliott. Puck sent back around by the Flyers, brought to the boards and cleared again there by Gus Despair. Puck's back on the near side as the Knights run it around the roulette board behind their net, and so it'll be played back up the other way, and now looking to break was McNabb, but that'll do it for the first period. 4-1 your score after one. Golden Knights lead. You're watching NSHL hockey on Fox Sports. 4-1 your score, second period about to begin, and the Knights win the draw for yet another time in this hockey game. Puck's played behind the net. Marchessault is there. Several other Golden Knights, and only Lofton there for the Flyers. Now the Flyers get a couple more guys behind the net, and it's battled for a bit of a scrum in the corner there. Still battling behind the net, and the Flyers get it out. Cody Eakins was trying to take the puck back in. Couldn't quite get there. Now it's battled along the boards and cleared of the zone by the Golden Knights. Puck shot back across, and now it'll be picked up and sent in by Jacob Wheel. And now the Flyers have it back in their own zone. This time it's Marchessault looking at the side of the net. Didn't find the back of it. Sent back in. Rimmed around. Side of the net and another opportunity. James Neal couldn't find the hole. And the Flyers have fallen quickly to the pressure of this Golden Knights team, who just keeps on coming. Played back into their own end is the puck. And outside of the net, Fleury with a good save off of the defender for the Golden Knights. Flip back around and now onto the stick of Brendan McNabb. Played behind the net as number 11 in orange looks for the puck. The Knights have it back in the offensive end, scramble for it, and now the Knights send it back into their own end and around that roulette board. The Flyers get to it, sent back down and around, and getting there first is Gudis. No icing. Pucks brought back out, dumped in, and picked up now off the corner by Lofton. Puck brought out, sent back into the Flyers' end. Side of the net, they score! An own goal!
I don't know if that was an old goal, DNP, but it really did look like they just kind of went to the corner, shot it in front, once again went off of Brian Elliott into the back of the net. Nonetheless, Golden Knights take a 5-1 lead. This just shows the practice the Golden Knights have had with all those preseason games, none for the Flyers. So this is showing rust for Philadelphia.
And right place, right time for Brad Hunt and Alex Tuck to get that puck into the back of the net. Off the face-off, Eakin wins it for Vegas. Shot across and dumped back in. Puck's played side of the net, and there's another save by Elliott. The Knights play it around, brought along to the near side boards where there's a battle for it, and it somehow finds its way into the back of the net again.
Once again, Flyers are just getting unlucky, playing terrible hockey right now. But that wasn't really anyone's fault there. It just went up and over the net, had a funny bounce, and just rolled right in. 6-1 for the Golden Knights.
And waiting there to deposit that puck into the back of the net was James Neal. He's the beneficiary of that transaction. And now we'll get the face-off, Nolan Patrick, and the Knights win it. Excuse me, the Flyers did. A rare Flyers face-off win as it's taken to the far side. And now it's cleared all the way down off the boards, picked up by the Golden Knights, and that's Hala who sends it in. Derek Engelland looking on the far side. Puck played behind the net. Alex Tuck waiting for him. He'll take the body to the boards, and the Flyers get it out again. It's over in the corner where it's retrieved by Hala, Eric Hala, and the Flyers attempt to take it back. Ryan Reeves and now Braden McNabb steers the puck away from trouble, and it's sent back to the center of the ice, but the Knights' Carpenter gets away with that puck there. Sent back into their own end is the puck by the Flyers, where Reeves plays it along the point. Can't quite get it towards the net, and so the Knights have to do a little bit of cleaning up. And now an opportunity there! Save! Marc-Andre Fleury! And almost putting it into his own net was Gudis. And sent back in. Side of the net. Good save there by Fleury. And now a break. And the Knights score again. I couldn't quite tell who was on that breakaway, but Theodore and a couple other Golden Knights were there. And so it'll be David Perron who gets the credit.
There's a bunch of guys behind Perron, but he skated through all of them. Never let the pressure get to him. Just sniped it past Brian Elliott. And wow, the Flyers, they look like they're asleep right now. Down 7-1, not even done the second period. They need to wake up. They need a goal, but no matter what, I don't think the Flyers can come back from this.
7-1 is the lead for the Vegas Golden Knights here at the Wells Fargo Center. Side of the net, and oh my goodness, how did that not go in? What a save by Marc-Andre Fleury. Puck's back into their own zone, sent to the side. Fleury still lying face down. Don't know if there was an injury on that play, but still picked up by the Golden Knights, and they're doing an absolute awesome job of keeping it from their own end. Side of the net, scramble in front, save Brian Elliott, and now Manning playing on the far side. That'll do it for the second period. 7-1 your score. You're watching NSHL hockey on Fox Sports.
Looks like we have a fan drinking pickle juice every time the Golden Knights score. Good luck.
Sounds like one of them YouTube channels the kids are doing these days. And off the face-off, they score! Scott Lofton!
Once again, the Flyers staff ain't doing too well.
And it seems that the AV guy still hasn't fixed the goal horn.
Yeah, Carolina Hurricanes. Sure. Flyers got back quick 1-4, so they played the period. But I don't think it'll be enough. They still got to come back 5 goals just to tie this game up. I think this game is pretty much over.
Almost makes you wonder if that goal horn issue is bad luck for these Flyers. Side of the net opportunity there for the Knights. Sent back in is the puck by Alex Tuck. And puck's at the side of the net. Save made by Fleury. And now a 3-on-none for the Vegas Golden Knights. It's Theodore. And he had McNabb with him as well. Plays around. And now it's cleared out by the Flyers. Sent to the corner. Play behind the net. And now the Knights have it again. Hala. And he brings it up the way for the Golden Knights. A breakaway. And saved by Elliott. Just went wide. Elliott got a piece of it. And the Knights miss on what could have been an 8th goal for them in this their first game of the season. As now it's played by Raffles. Sent back in where McDonald has to play it. At the line, a Knights player attempts to keep it in. Played far side by Lindblom, or Lofton, excuse me. And it's cleared down now. Kept in by the Flyers. At the corner, trying to play it was Provorov. Pressure from Marchessault. And the Flyers have the puck cleared. Marchessault now takes it to the boards. 3 men on him. Now he's got reinforcements in the form of Eric Hala as the puck bounces and skips to the corner where the Flyers retrieve it and Provorov attempts to direct it on net. But Nate Schmidt is there and will help make sure that the puck gets out. 2:55 left in the third period. Puck sent around. And now it's clear to the zone by the Flyers. Raffle there. Sent back in by the Golden Knights, just wide of the cage, where Theodore looks to play it. He's pressured along the boards, and it's cleared out now by the Flyers. Knocked down there was their defenseman, but the Knights have it in the offensive end. Clear to the zone, and now back to get it is Alex Tuck, but he's knocked down, and so it will be played by Wheel, and then it's sent all the way back into the offensive end by the Knights, where Theodore can play it, and that just goes through Brian Elliott. There was not a Golden Knight at the side of the net that could have put it home, but a good look there. And now it's cleared out and picked up by the Flyers defense before the Knights can get there. And so played at the side of the cage as the puck there by Lofton, and now it's cleared out and sent in by Wheel. Jacob Wheel, pressure from Nate Schmidt, and the Knights bring it to the near sideboards. Sent back in, check there on Provorov, Schmidt, and Simmons there as well. And the Knights are able to get it out. 1:27 remaining. 5-goal deficit for Philadelphia. They've trailed the entirety of this game, except in the first period, for about 10 seconds or so when the game was tied, before the Knights scored their second goal. Hard to believe that this one was tied at one point, isn't it?
Very. It's now a 5-goal landslide. And might we add you? We're gonna stop the stream for about I don't know 10 minutes, 5 minutes, so we can get to the Leaf game, ACC, and yeah, we'll be streaming from there. East at Arizona.
And the puck's on top of the net, looking for it, his wheel, but it's stuck now, so we'll get a face-off. 43 to go. Off the face-off, Marchessault sent back in, 39 seconds to play. Played behind the net, sent around the roulette board in Vegas. Alex Tuck to play on the far side. He clears the zone. Now opportunity sighted in it, and they still miss. My goodness, a good several plays and playing it in his own net is Alex Tuck, but it's too little too late.
Yeah, it just bounced off the end board right behind Fleury and straight into the skate. Didn't like he could get to it. Tuck comes over along the bottom, and they just kind of threw one into Fleury and back of the net it goes.
21 seconds separate us from the end of this broadcast. Filppula and Marchessault duel in the face-off, and it'll be won by the Golden Knights, and Theodore playing it in his own end. 10 seconds to go in this one. You've been watching Fox Sports NSHL Hockey. We'll see you in about 4 minutes. 3 minutes now for pregame, and then the Arizona Coyotes visiting the Toronto Maple Leafs. Thanks for watching.